Welcome to Wilson's Wild Ride. I'm Renee, and you guys have always seen Charlie. You see him happy, running around, doing stuff with us all the time. But take it from me, it wasn't always that easy. I'm going to give you some tips that we did to get Charlie out of his anxiety mode. Up next. Some dogs can be happy-go-lucky and get in those trucks and cars and RVs and never have a second thought. But there's a lot of dogs out there that get that really bad anxiety as soon as they hear the truck start. Charlie's kind of one of those at first. He always thought we were going to leave him, or he thought that he was going for a trip to the vet. Let me give you some tips on how we handled traveling with him at first. His anxiety could be crazy. It can go around and around and around in circles, making him almost have a moat in our camper. He wants to be right on your back or right on your lap or around you, licking you, wanting attention. It's never too late for that positive reinforcement. Even if you have older dogs, those dogs you can flip that switch on them too. We learned that we had to take Charlie to other places in the truck besides the vet and the groomers, because he correlated what we were doing as the ending result not being so great. So that's where he was with the thought. We were, let's go for a ride, and he was, I'm going to the vet. So try to take them multiple times before you start your RV journey to other places. Try to take them to the park or even just down the street. Take them to some place that they're enjoying, and that way they won't see it as always a bad thing when they get in vehicle. Another one is some calming treatments. Sometimes it's these little Thunder Wonders. We also have other little chew toys that we put in the truck for him. And once we're in the RV, we have this, which is called the Adaptal. And that was from our vet. Our vet said it would to get that. And now the Adaptal is something that you do. You plug it in like a plug-in, but you don't smell it, they do. And it's a calming and soothing, and it has really, really worked for us. But always remember, don't give anything to your dog until you've checked with your vet first. Also, plan the environment in the truck. We put a pillow. We have the vents are tuned right towards him. Just like humans, dogs get car sick, and that might be something they are anticipating when they get in the truck. So make sure that you have the vents that are cool air is blowing towards them, that they have something that will calm them, and we have a clamp that we clamp to his leash or his collar, and that snaps in, as you can see. Make sure that the dogs are cool and comfortable, and if you must use a crate, if you need to use a crate, please make sure that the crate is flat and not tilted and has either a blanket or a pillow, or even better, that if you had an old shirt, dogs love the smell of their humans, and that way that even comforts them even more. Never let a dog free in the vehicle. It's dangerous for you, it's dangerous from them. We actually had a vet tell us, would you let your baby wander around the vehicle without a car seat, without anything latching them in? Just like any open area, they get scared, it's too big for them. So don't feel bad about putting them in a car seat or putting them on a clamp or making it safe for them. You know, it feels really big to them. It gives them even more anxiety. Sometimes people even I've seen people use those thunder wraps for dogs while they're driving. That's another good hint, because Charlie doesn't have that, but we really liked, but I know that my daughter does use that, and it's really helpful for animals that are used to having that comfort. If your dog, after all the prep that you do, after you've given them treats, you've done the Adaptal, you've done all the things that you know that you should have done, and your dog is still having really, really high anxiety, and you know this by their licking and their running around and they're going in circles and they want to be near you, if that still is going on, go to your vet and have them checked out for physical problems, because it could just be a physical problem with them and not some sort of anxiety. It's okay to reassure and comfort your dog. It's not telling them that you're rewarding them for bad behavior. It's not doing that at all. What it's doing is just comforting them. But don't do it while you're driving an RV or towing one. It's unsafe for you, it's unsafe for the animal. Make sure that you bring a friend. Bring a friend for them, especially in the first couple of times that you're doing this. They'll get used to it. Well, if you take some of the tools that I've told you about today, they should be used to it in no time at all. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to enjoy the ride.